if you're supposed to be listening and you're sitting there talking, you're not doing what you're supposed to be. Therefore, you're not getting the education that you necessarily would be getting if you were listening.
Point taken, but it's like I don't
And
understand.
when schools are as messed up as they are, every little tidbit that helps you catch on to it quicker is a plus.
I see. It's like. When in class you'll be sitting there wondering what what we're gonna do today. You'll be all excited about it. And then you'll start talking to yourself, and you'll get in trouble for it. So you just gotta try to keep it under control so you can focus better, and you won't have to, get in trouble all the time.
Let's see how fast I can go here. Oh, Jude.
Wow.
I hit my I hit my button to shift over to the next grind rail, and it didn't let me.
Daddy,
let me.
you're the best.
I'll figure it out. I'm only missing 5 achievements. I don't actually have them all by now, but my son one day got a hold of my Xbox and deleted my freaking save.
Oh my gosh. Christopher got a hold of your Xbox?
Oh yeah, happens every now and then. It doesn't bug me until I lose like a good save file that was like 2-3 years old or something.
Oh dude, my friend Megan, she is so awesome. Her dad works for the Xbox Industries. She has an Xbox 5. That means come out, man.
There is no Xbox 5.
Exactly! That's the point! Megan's uncle works for Xbox Industries. She always gets to try out, she gets to try out the new Xboxes that are coming out to see if she, if she likes them, other kids might. Isn't that awesome? Trust me, I've been to her house. It's crazy cool. It seems like, wow, you always get so caught up with what I'm saying, don't you?
Huh?
You just love everything I have to say, don't you?
I always listen intently to you, baby.
Yeah, me.
You're my oldest. You're my oldest and my only little girl.
Yeah.
You've always got my heart.
Yeah, you do have mostly boys. What's with that? Why can't you have any more girls?
I tried.
I bet. I love you.
Love you too.
You always find me more important than what you're doing. I'm like, Jake, I was coming in here to show him one of my art projects, and he's like, move, I'm watching a movie, you stupid child. And then when I come in there in the middle of you playing a video game, you still talk to me, but while playing the video game. It's like, you won't be rude and yell, get out of the red way, you stupid kid. Like, Jake, it's like he has no clue how to parent, but, if mommy loves him, I guess I do too. Guess. Why does life have to be so difficult? Why can't it just be easy?
Because then it wouldn't be worth living.
True.
I mean, let's face it, it's the hard times in life that make life so wonderful and worth living.
Yeah, you're right. But, it's like, what I don't understand is life is just another way of showing that you just don't care about what happens to you. But, it's like, the reason I don't get that is because I care about where I am or where I'm staying alive at. But, sometimes I just wish I wasn't alive.
Oh, jeez. That was crazy.
What was?
Honey, you should never think negative like that. Life is a gift that you should always be grateful for and realize that life is only what you put into it and make of it. If you're not happy with your life, you can always do something different to make yourself happy and make your life happier and better.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
Now, I know that's the hardest thing in the world to do because sometimes you're just not certain what you want, you don't know, but you're never going to figure it out unless you try. And most people, their biggest problem is they don't try, they give up on themselves.
Yeah. You know, Daddy, I may not be able to see you right now, but, you know, it's a gift to hear your voice.
But I mean, you know, life is literally just what you put into it. If you want more out of life, go get it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I mean, especially once you become an adult, if you know that ahead of time, the only thing that stops you in the whole world is you.
I know, right? Me, you know what I do? When I was 4, you know, I thought there was no reason to live. So, you know what I did? When we went to, what's it called again? Not Wisconsin, Arkansas, and I saw this cute little silver bell in the window, and I thought, well, my life isn't that much fun, so why not find a hobby? And you know what? I collect bells now. I have 37. I'm going for 100 by the end of the year.
Dinner.
What's for dinner over there?
Oh, I'm quoting one of the characters. Being goofy.
Me? What I'm doing right now is I'm working on my latest project right now. You see, I've got this little pocket knife. It's not really sharp, you know, it's really flat, but you know, it's just sharp enough for my work. And I've got this little piece of wood that fell off my wall, but we you know we got it fixed. But this wood's broken in half, so you know what I do? I like carve stuff into it. You know, it's really fun to do. I do it with my little knife thing. You know, and I wear gloves, so it's like really puffy, big gloves in case I cut myself. You know, I won't cut my skin, I'll just cut the glove in half. You know, I've got like 9 of them, so it's really, you know, so I'm really safe. So it's fun just to carve stuff into it, you know, like little hearts, you know, notes, like note to self. Today was really weird. So in like 5 years from now, if I lose it in a couple days, and then 5 years from now, you know, I find it and I'm like, oh my gosh, so that's what happened when I was 3. You know, I just carved little notes into it, like note to self. Today was great. I learned about physics, you know, stuff like that. It's really fun. Did you have kind of like a thing like that when you were little? Did you ever do stuff like?
No, I still remember as far back as like 3 years old very vividly.
I know, right? I still remember when I was like 1. Yeah, I have a safe. I have a safe. I got me a safe. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool to have a safe? It'd be awesome to have a safe. I've got one. You see what I did? So I had Jake is a carpenter. He cut a hole behind a picture frame, and then he shoved a little you know, what is it called again? Ah, dang it, I keep forgetting the name of it. I know what it is. Like the little safe. You know, I put money in it. I've got over $100 in there. I'm a saver. I'm saving it for my 16th birthday. You know, just something like I like to do. You know, I like to save up money for, you know, birthday stuff. Like, let's say one of my friends, you know, can't get me something for my birthday. Let's say, like someone comes to my birthday and they forgot to bring the present. And I'm like, don't worry, you already got me something. Because I already bought myself something. You know, with the money I save up for my birthday. I save up every year for every birthday. I've got $50 for my 9th birthday, and for my 10th birthday, I've got another $50. Nice, huh?
Alright, Booga booga.
Yeah. Don't you just enjoy life?
Talk to you.
Daddy, don't you just enjoy life?
What do you want, huh?
Don't you just enjoy life the way it is? Like, you know, it's fun to enjoy it while you can, but you know, when you're miserable though, you know, you just gotta find a way to change your life. Like me, I thought life was so boring. Then I started collecting bells. Now I've got something worth living. And when I was 5, I was bored to death. I didn't feel like collecting bells would be enough. So, I did then.
I was always bored as a kid, too, because I was more creative than what the world had to offer.
Exactly. Yeah, me. One time I turned a big cardboard box into a house. I had 2 of them, and I turned one into a bed for my dog. I can make almost anything out of anything. You give me give me some scissors, tape, and glue, in a box. I'll make a house out of it. Give me a little paper, scissors, glue, in a box. I'll make a house out of the box. Give me some scissors, a hairbrush, and some shampoo and conditioner, and mousse, and hairspray, and a shower. I'll turn your hair into a masterpiece. Like one time, my friend Megan, I was at her house and I spent the night. She had like this big church thing for school tomorrow, so I made her hair all curly and wavy. She really liked that. She really liked it because I said curly and wavy says God, because God is what church is about. She went to church and everybody kept complimenting her. She was like,
"Oh, groovy!
What?
I would have known that sooner."
Dude, we've been talking for 11 minutes straight.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, like 30. Yes. I got a missed call from you on my phone.
Yeah, I called you right back after I got off my phone call, but you didn't answer, so I called your mom's phone.
Oh, sorry about that. That's my mom's room asking.
Oh, it's okay. It was more one of those things. I was making sure it wasn't something important in case it was.
Yeah, it is kind of important. I can't see you right now. Maybe I maybe can't see you, but I'm just glad to hear your voice. Like, you're probably thinking that same thing. Thinking that same thing. What? Yeah, you're probably thinking that same thing. And you may not see me, but it's a joy to hear my voice. And I just really, I really like to hear you because you're my dad. It's like I call you every now and then for a reason. I'm just trying to make sure you're not dead or anything.
No, not yet.
Thank God. I hope I die before my parents. Well, I don't really, but it's like, I rather.
Shouldn't think like that.
I don't. It's like, but it's like my parents. They mean the world to me. When they die, when you guys are gone, I'm just gonna, I'm probably gonna feel so sad because, you guys are the one who gave me life. So, I try to hear your voice every time I can. Even if it is my crazy mom or my childish dad, I still like to hear their voices.
Not always childish.
Most of the time. And that's the thing that's best about you. Yeah, that's the best thing about you. You connect with children best because you are one inside. And I don't mean to bag on Johnny, but she's dating another 5-year-old.
No, she's not. She just believes she's just not willing to admit that he dumped her yet.
Patrick dumped her?
Oh yeah, ages ago, and the psycho is still claiming that she's with him.
Really?
Yeah. What's the other item I'm looking for? Broiled meat.
Huh. I can't believe that. That's crazy. That